sunglasses.
So what I had in mind, not the importance of chess, everybody knows that chess is important, but how it's connected to particular disciplines like math, geometry, and everything. What's the use of it? How can, what's the connection between chess and different subjects? Just a little detail. If you've ever seen a movie, the director wants to show that the main character is smart, you've all seen in the background chess set. So what's the, even the other day, watching Ray Donovan, he's sitting at the couch and the chessboard right next to him for no reason. So it just shows that he's smart and strategically. So let me just ask one question. How many of you here can play chess? Oh, that's a lot. So I'll start with the basics. We have a simple chessboard, 8 by 8, and from here, with this 64 squares, 32 white, 32 black squares, it's already a perfect multiplication table 8 by 8. And not just that, I'll get later to that. There's a lot of geometry on the chessboard, starting with the lines that we have the verticals called files, we have the horizontal called rows, and we have diagonal. Every file has a name. So you can see A, B, C, D, that's the name of the file. And every row has a name too. So as I'm saying to my students, file B means files are fathers, rows are mothers, mother means fathers, they get a baby or they get a name. Like this baby, what is the name of this baby? Exactly, 6B. So, just on an empty board, you already can start playing with your kids several games. Like the very simple one is see that. Just print out 2 empty boards with an empty chessboard, draw some shapes on it, and you can already start. Everyone knows the rules of Siva, right? No? Alright, on one board, for example, you draw the shape, 3 squares, and your kid is starting to shoot at your stick. He's going to say, C7. He's not seeing your board because it's right in front of you. You said, wounded. And he's starting to shoot right next to it. If he shoots to C6, he missed. It's your turn. Ah, surprise. Everybody is shooting to battleship, sorry, we call it C7. Yeah.
It's a different version.
Yeah, but and by playing this game here, what we see on the chessboard is a very basic graph table. They're already learning graph table from the chessboard, and it's going to be very easy for them later on. So the other very easy game to play with them is a memory game. Memory game is you can ask me any square on the chessboard and ask me the color of this square. I can talk without looking at it. You can ask. D4. D4 or 4D? Oh, I don't know. I'm too worried. Sorry. The way to play this game, I just don't want to show the dice. I just was trying to make the signature. The way to play this game is very easy. You explain the 4 key squares. Like when you're playing with kids, of course it's very hard for you to explain what color is the square. But if you know that A1 is black, A8 is white, H8 is black, and A1 is white, you can ask them what color is the square I'm going to go through the pieces. The first piece I'm starting is always the rook. So the rook always moves straight. It's a very easy piece to learn. It moves straight, it moves back, it moves sideways. And the first game I'm playing with the kids and real life this game is called Pac-Man. So everybody plays Pac-Man, right? In the same story. So it's very easy. So the game of Pac-Man, the way you just collect all the pawns, right? Like in Pac-Man, you collect all the balls. You take this ball, you get the other one, and you get the next one. That's the way we capture pieces in chess. When you put, we have white and black pieces. And you put your piece, you take the opponent piece, and you place yours instead of opponents. And the Pac-Man game can be not just with a free pieces, but you can put as many as you want. It can be very long, 8, 9 pieces. But this is the first stage. This is, of course, very easy to follow and play. You just follow the path, he just takes everything, and it's very easy. You can do it with any piece, with rook, with bishop, with any other piece. But what's very important is the next stage when you, I call it Pac-Man 2. Like in this version. Now rook can take in both ways, this way and this way. So when you start to play with pieces, very often the mindset is 50-50 chance. They can take this one or they can take this one. If they take this one, then they're incorrect. But what's going to happen if they take this one? Then they're on the wrong path, right? If they take this one, these ones will be left out. So here they have to visualize, they have to think through, they have to sequence That's the basic of analyzing. They start to analyze what's going to happen after the next move. If you take this one, what's going to happen? If I take this one, what's going to happen? This is just a simple version. What is going to be, who's going to have an option of taking 4 pieces. And of course, happening in the game all the time. And I'm just showing one piece. And in the game of chess, there's 32 pieces. It's unbelievable what's going on the board. So I'm going to go to the next page. We only have 6 pieces in the chess. We have pawn, bishop, knight, rook, queen, and king. We have 32, but I mean we have 8 pawns, 2 bishops, 2 knights, rook, and just king. And every piece has its own button. So this is what I want to show you how it directly connects to math, especially for the younger kids. So every chess piece has a button. The pawn's button is 1, 3, 3, 5, 9. Priceless of your parents. No price for this one, so this doesn't count. And I don't know any games for math, but I was thinking of one to eat or not to eat. I'll show you how it's going to do. The goal of game of chess is to get the opponent king. You cannot physically capture it, but if you attack it and he cannot escape or cannot defend, then your opponent lost. So the way to reach the opponent king is by trading pieces. And you have to know how to trade your pieces. You're definitely not going to trade your rook for the knight, right? Because it costs more. And therefore, it's not just costs more, it means that this piece is stronger than knight. That's why it costs more. So by trading pieces, your kids bishop attacks knight, because bishop goes diagonal, he's going to get 3 points. This is very easy. I'm going to get nothing, I'll get 3 points. He has a rook here. Now he has a choice. What do I take? Free knight or rook? Definitely rook, 5 points. But what if my bishop defends the rook? What choice do I make now? It's the simple math, but he has to calculate it in head. And the beautiful thing about this is that he's not realizing he's doing math. He just thinking about pieces, but he has to calculate it himself. 5 minus 3 is 2 and 2 is less than 3. And the better choice for me is to take this knight, not the rook, even if it costs more than
Except the rook would capture the bishop.
I'm sorry?
If your bishop captures the knight, the yellow bishop captures the brown knight, then the brown rook will capture the bishop.
Good point. Very good.
So it's better to not to move away, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe it's an even trade.
Let's see. If I'll take here, he's going to take me. What do I have?
Oh, you're better off.
Yeah, to 5 I get 3, right?
Yeah.
And if I took here, he's going to take me. What do I have now? I gain nothing, right? 0. So it's calculation. Very important thing is to play with. Because when the chess is a game, when they play, they engage, they concentrate, they focus. When they concentrate and focus, they learn better because they remembers everything they focus. So the next game that I play with them is a geometry game. What shapes do you think you can do with bishop if you go diagonal? Exactly, right? Okay. The bishop moves diagonal. And he makes that. What about rook?
Square. Rectangle.
Rook can make squares and rectangles, right? And queen. But it's a workshop. Why am I the one talking? I think there's the simple stuff. If I just can go.
Wow, the queen can make a lot.
Alright, the queen can make triangles. Because it can move as a rook and it can move as a bishop's rook. So it can move diagonally and it can move straight, so it forms triangles. The reason it's important in chess when queen attacks the bishop, it's very simple. He attacks, he eats. But what if you need to I lost my bishop. Sorry about this. Let's say you need to attack both pieces at the same time. How you do this? Well, maybe it's square where you bring your queen moves. how you attack both pieces so your king wouldn't be captured. It's really, huh?
B3.
B3. There it is. And the other one? The second one is F6. If you ask me how you do it, it's really hard at the first time, but if you know geometry, if you form triangles, it's on, if you get on one dead corner of rectangles, you definitely cannot get to the square, but you can this one. So, why double attacking is very important? It's the same concept of trading, because if you attack one piece, it escapes. But if you attack two pieces or three pieces, it's really hard for you to escape. And here we come to the final color. This is Tom and Jerry game. Tom and Jerry game is very simple. You have a queen, you have to capture the knight. Knight moves, it's the only piece that doesn't move straight, but basically it moves straight, but in two steps. It makes goes two squares up and one square to the side. This is how knight moves. So it moves by the L shape. Push any side. So it can move here, it can move here, or it can move two steps here or here. So the goal of the game is to capture the knight. When you start first playing this game with kids, they mindlessly chasing the knight without any movement, or they have no idea what to do, just chase. They attack, you escape, they attack, they escape, and it can go on and on. What's important in this game is to attack not the knight, but the square where it's going to go. So in the head, he has to think through where his knight can go. And he can go to different squares. So if your queen is here, what's the best square to put the queen? So it will attack more pawns, not the knight. B6. B6. So let's see. If he goes to B6, he attacks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And by the way, it's going to get you. Other ideas? Players. Huh?
You said C5.
C5?
That's what Stan said.
That's a perfect answer. That's C5. That's one square you can attack.
That's
So
what
it's
I
like
said.
1,
I
2,
told
3,
Stan.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but you can't get there.
Huh?
You can't get there because there's something in D6.
B6?
D6. So that's
D6.
blocking
No,
away.
It's just a point.
Oh,
Yeah, once you attack this, the knight only has two choices. He can go here or here. So once he moves here, now you're transferring all your pawns to the other squares where you can go. And it's only 6 pawns now. Where you go now?
Same thing to eat.
C3.
We was wrong before.
E3 attacks 1, 2, 3, only 3 pawns. Compared to 4.
What are you interested in?
C3.
attacks 1, 2, 3. No. Where does it attack? C4. C4?
C3.
C4 is gonna capture.
C2,
B3.
F4? Now you can go to it.
You're a little slow today.
Oh, you just go on the top of mountain. That's all you need. Now you attack 4 squares. Now the knight can go to here. And then it's changed in our head again. Now the opponent is 3 squares. How do I attack 3 squares now?
C3.
Exactly. So we did it just in 3 moves. Now that we know how to get up to the knight, we can easily think it through. So this is all I wanted to say. Just a little bit more on the maybe psychological aspect of the game. There's a lot of them, especially when you go to tournaments with kids, a lot of them has a fear of losing and crying. And here comes a lot of support from you. If you support them, you're not going to lose them because it's just one game. There's always